Christmas time on high. Feel the warm glow, magic light. Christmas time on high. Feel the warm glow, magic light. Christmas time on high. Feel the warm glow, magic light. Christmas time on high. Feel the warm glow. In our heart, we will carry a song.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. Let me get this off the screen here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful holiday season. How are you guys? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. That would be helpful. I think everything's set up right tonight. We've got at least Ed. I think Ben's going to hop on. Maybe Brad's going to hop on tonight to help taste day 14. We're to day 14 of the Advent calendar. I'm going to get to your comments. So say, hey, what's up? I just poured a little A1 1792 bottled in bond. It is such a good pour. Sound is good, Terry says. All right, man. This is my favorite time of year, hanging out with you guys, having some pours. The Advent calendar, man, we're all over the place. So I was going to go through each pour. I hope you guys are caught up. I don't know. I wasn't going to go through each pour, but each pour from the last week. Is everybody that's in the chat caught up on Advent? Except for today. Obviously, you don't know what today is, but if you're not caught up, say no. And then I won't reveal these. We'll see. So just a little bit of housekeeping stuff I wanted to share with you guys tonight. If you weren't tuned in last week, Barrels for Hope, our 501c3 was approved. So we're officially a charity organization. You can officially write things off on taxes. It was retroactive back to January of last year. So that's super exciting. That was a major hurdle for us. And it's like a weight lifted off my shoulders, just made the Christmas season all that better. So we're super excited about that. Our Middle West Pumpernickel Rye, our cash strength Middle West Pumpernickel Rye is in, and that's going to go out in January. So I haven't set a date on that for to get it out to everybody or to come by A1 to pick it up, but it's coming. So that's awesome. And then when the guys get on tonight, we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to go through what day 14 is. Then we're going to talk about our bourbon of the year and how we want to do that, and maybe set a date on when we want to do that. For those that are new to the channel, because we've got a lot of subs lately, but for those new to the channel, the way I do it every year is, number one, I have to have found the bourbon on the shelf and close to MSRP. So these aren't things I can ask managers for. These aren't things, I go out and pay secondary for. Had to have found them on the shelf and close to MSRP to qualify for our bourbon of the year every year. And then, based on my scoring system, I'll send the top 5 to 5 of our Patreon members, and we will taste those blind. We'll vote on them. And that's how we determine our bourbon of the year every year. Last year, believe it or not, Booker's Bardstown batch won. So great pour you can find on the shelf. I'm not the biggest fan of Booker's, but that batch was fantastic. And let's see, I can't remember all the bourbon of the years. Once was Discovery, I think Discovery 3 won. Some Elijah Craig barrel proof batches of won. But we're not going to put things like E.H. Taylor barrel proof or George T. Stagg or those things that you can't find. I don't want those in our bourbon of the year running. You guys know those are good. You know to hunt those. So let me get through some of these comments here. Robert Shea, what's up, man? Just poured my day 14. All right, we're going to get to it. Dan Evening, what's up, buddy? Erica P is here. Cheers, all. Looking forward to today's pour. It's been fun tasting so many different whiskeys. Awesome, man. That was my goal of the Advent calendar this year, is to kind of go all over the United States. And we have had some good pours, some not good pours. But I'm really interested to see what you guys think tonight's pour is. Robert Shea had a few pours of 1792 bottle and bond pick before this. Nice. Yeah, it's a good warm up. Let's see. Okay. Ben's been doing them daily. Erica's been doing them daily. Robert, oh, you're talking about, yeah, bourbon of the year. Appreciate it being an obtainable bottle. Yeah, man, that was when I started getting into whiskey, following a bunch of whiskey tube channels. As a newer person to bourbon 5 years ago, it was frustrating to me that everybody's top bourbon was bourbons I could never find. So when I started this channel, I made that promise that I'd never do that. So it's been hard. It's been hard. So let's see. All right, let me switch the camera here, and we're gonna go through. I'll tell you guys what we drank on day 8 this week. Day 8 this week was a pick I did a year or so ago, and that was Wilderness Trail Rye. Very, very good pick. I love this one. It had a lot of like peppermint notes that I didn't remember having, like that, you know. So I'm getting that a lot on ryes lately, that peppermint oil kind of foresty floor kind of thing going on. I like that pick a lot. You know what? While I do that, let me get Ed in here since he's waiting in the green room. Ed can help talk us through some of these. What's up, Ed?
What's going on? Hey, man.
Happy holidays, buddy.
Merry Christmas and
Yeah.
Happy Hanukkah and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, and Kwanzaa and whatever it is you celebrate. Happy that.
Yeah, like December, the month for everybody. It's awesome.
That's right. That's right.
It's awesome. So,
Are you caught up on the? I don't want to spoil any of these for you.
I'm through 12. I need 12, 13, and 14.
Okay, I'll stop it. Okay, I won't tell you what 12 is. 12 is an interesting pour.
Oh my God.
What'd you
13's
think? Did you like the Wilderness Trail?
Yeah,
No.
actually I did. Normally, the minty thing sometimes hits me like pickles.
Mm-hmm.
And but no, it's good. It was good.
Yeah, I was
absolutely.
kind of. I'm surprised you liked that one. I was worried you weren't gonna like
No,
that.
I was it hit right because I think kind of 'tis the season thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Day 9 was Green River Weeded Bourbon. Man, that's a good bottle for the price, I think. What'd you think about that one, Ed?
That's solid. I have never had the weeded. I had the regular Green River, and that pours as good as it gets for $30. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's right in there with any of them $30 pours like Knob Creek, and it's solid. It's solid.
Yep.
Got some good caramel notes. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very it's just a crushable bourbon, man.
Oh,
Really
man.
crushable.
No joke.
Day 10, man, these bottles always get me in trouble. Day 10 was Blonde Brothers.
Oh my, yeah.
What'd you think? What'd you think of that one?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
And it could just be that particular pour. I know we've had was it about a year or so ago, maybe 2 years. We had that one Blonde Brothers that was off the chain. It was really good.
Yeah, that was the 12-year Nodder.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Of course, not Blonde Brothers distillate, MGP distillate.
Right, fair enough. Yep. And I
Yeah.
do remember. After you started getting into it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the one that the dude just ripped him a new one.
Man, he did. Yeah, their sales rep did not like me. So
No, he did.
yeah,
not
so I
like
told
that.
this story in the Advent calendar, but Blonde Brothers, you know, when the old Nodders were out, man, we love those. I sent everybody samples of those. They were so freaking good.
They were, yeah.
And then I thought, well, it's their new distillery. I'll try some of their own distillate, and it was god awful. And I didn't even say it was god awful. I think I was pretty nice. I just said it was crafty, and I wasn't a fan.
You said it was extremely crafty, the 2x4 thing.
Yeah.
And once the guy heard crafty, he just kind of went off. Yeah.
Yeah. So the sales rep got on and on the
Right.
video, put some comments, and one of the owners did too.
Yep. Yep.
And so yeah, so I haven't been the biggest Blonde Brother fan, and even that being said, I bought this. I wasn't sure, but I was like, okay, if anybody can say if there's a craft distillery that can make something good, it's Rise, because they don't take as long. They usually
Right.
don't have those crafty notes.
Right.
And this was an 8-year rye that they distilled, and then it was finished in peach brandy barrels. And so I thought, well, that sounds really interesting. It was like I think it was $120 bottle or something. So I
Really?
thought, well, I'll give Blonde Brothers another try, and man, it's got that craftiness all over it.
Yeah, it's for for an 8-year rye compared to a 3-year product you can get from Hard Truth. Yeah, it's not even close.
Not even close.
Not even remotely close.
Right. Right.
Or a solid 4-year like Wilderness Trail. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And then day 11 was an old tried and true. You just can't find it anymore. And that was E.H. Taylor Small Batch. And man, that bottle just that day, I don't know what it was, but that bottle hit me right. That was good, man.
That's some good stuff.
And sometimes I'm like okay on those. I don't know that they're as good as what people say, but I don't know that day, or I don't know if it's that batch or what, but it was fantastic. It was really good.
Agree. Not even close to our single barrel that we drank, but
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
that stuff was crazy. Just crazy.
You like my Jordan Christmas sweater?
Nice. That's nice. Good work. Good work. So I'm into 12 right now.
Okay. Oh, what do you? All right. So we'll reveal 12 after this. How do you feel about 12?
That is maple syrup. Holy smokes. On the nose. Very maple. Very maple. Oh.
So I'll give you the hint I gave on the video. Day 12 is from a distillery that has a release out right now that people are going crazy over and trying to find.
Really?
I would be shocked if you guessed it.
The only thing that comes to mind where people are trying to find it, I don't know how readily available it is, would be the single barrel rye barrel proof from Jack Daniels. And this
It's definitely not that.
No, I know. But
Yeah.
that's the only thing that comes to mind.
Yeah. Oh, that people are looking for.
Right.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think it's good or not?
Okay, the nose to me is way better than the palate.
A little thin, right?
Little thin, little flat, no finish whatsoever. I mean, if you're new to bourbon, might be a little unique for you, and it might be something you might enjoy, but someone that's more seasoned is going to think that's thin and probably a 86 proof pour.
Yep. So think of this as this is the company's like probably introduction to their brand, like their bourbon that's going to hit all the the most palates. So they're not looking for people who are, this particular release isn't for everybody. It's just their like introduction to the brand. It's their core product. So it'd be like, if you had Evan Williams White Label or
like Makers, regular Makers, or
exactly. Yep, exactly in that realm. So I will tell you, it's a craft distillery.
Really?
Yeah, there's no craftiness, I don't think.
None. Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, zero.
And do you want the state? You'll know it as soon as I tell you the state.
Let's not yeah, I'm blanking.
All right.
What?
Yeah, it's 13th Colonies.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's their what's the proof on it? I think it's pretty low. 47.5. Just their small, it's just their small batch bourbon. And
Okay.
I think that's a pretty like I think that's like a $30 pour.
Really? That their what is it? Their cast strength or whatever. People just are like,
Yeah,
killing for.
that double oaked, the double
Double
oaked
oaked,
is what
yeah.
people are going nuts over and trying to find a lot. And yep.
Yeah, this one is. I mean, it's good. No crafty at all.
Yep. It's just like there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing great about it. It's just like a core product from a distillery.
Yeah.
Just got good bourbon notes. Nothing fancy though.
Nope.
But anytime you find a young distillery doing stuff without those crafty notes, I think that's promising.
That's a win. That's a win
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
And then we're to day 13. What'd you think of day 13? It was
Uh,
pretty much consensus winner so far in the calendar, which is interesting.
So originally, when I was nosing it, it was all like powdered sugar. But
Oh, okay.
but now that I'm getting into it a little more, I'm getting a little more oak and maybe a touch of tobacco. It smells like it has a little bit of age to it. Like
Okay.
maybe eight or so years. Just it smells like it's got a little age. So
What about the proof? What do you think the proof is on it?
well, let's see.
I was trying to see. I don't know if I have an age statement on this one.
Ooh. Drying oak. Like maybe some coffee to espresso-ish.
Yeah, you're about to say tobacco.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think there's
Yeah.
tobacco for sure.
Yep. I'd say that's probably hovering in the 110 range.
Yep. It's 115.86.
Oh. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, it's really interesting pour. There
Yeah.
to me, there is just like the slightest bit of craftiness to it, but it doesn't, for whatever reason, it does not bother me. Like most of the time I get that. This is one of my, I'll tell you, this is an A1 pick, and it's one of my favorite picks they've done. I was not on this pick, and I absolutely love it.
Really?
Yeah. And I've liked, I think like 5 years ago, I reviewed this and liked it and thought it was promising. Then we did another one a couple years ago that I wasn't crazy about, and then this one I just love. So good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. There's lot more tobacco now. Lot more.
Yeah. I just like the balance of sweetness and spice that it has. It just really well rounded, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so what
that's good.
what that one is Woodinville.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
That's Woodinville cigar, A1 cigar. Since I don't have the sticker on that particular bottle, I do have, you were getting tobacco notes.
Mhm.
So that's the that's the sticker.
Oh God, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I will say, this is the very first Woodinville pour I've ever had.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff, huh?
It's yes. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's really good.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan.
For sure.
I've tasted some picks that I wasn't crazy about, but that pick is, I think, really, really good.
Man. I would even let new new bourbon drinkers taste that, because the tobacco isn't overpowering and super drying, but it would give them that idea of what an aged bourbon tastes like
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. So I think it's only like 5 years old.
Boy,
But it tastes older.
and it smells way older. It
Yeah.
smells 8-ish. Yeah, that well done. Well
Yeah, that's
done.
good stuff, right? So yeah, so now we went to Washington in the calendar. We're all over the place.
We're in Georgia, we're in Indiana, we're in Kentucky,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Haven't been to Tennessee yet, have we? Oh yeah, well,
Do I have anything from Tennessee in here?
I mean the barrel pour.
Oh, that's true. There was some Tennessee blended
some
into that.
Tennessee in
So
that.
yeah, yeah. All right, let's get into day 14. I'm excited for you to.
Mm.
I'm excited to see what you think of this. I honestly have not had this in so long.
Okay.
So let's get a pour of it. All right.
It's dark. I love it.
Oh, the nose is good.
Yeah.
Man, the nose is really good. So those of you in chat that are going through the calendar with us, start typing in your notes. Tell us what you're tasting and smelling on day 14. Man, that's just like caramel, brown sugar, and cherry to me. Maybe even some. I don't know if because we were just talking about tobacco, but and there's that kind of like dustiness, Rickhouse dustiness to it.
That's what I'm getting is
Yeah.
like that dank wood, but not like
Not like mildewy.
no
Yeah.
Rickhouse for sure.
Yeah.
Oof. Like strong like vanilla extract smell. Boy,
A
that's
little bit of like dusty peanuts kind of.
no, there they are. There they are.
But there is that like kind of dark cherry kind of woven in there too. Ah, the nose is beautiful on that.
And I don't know if it's power of suggestion from when you and I have drank them, but that leans me into the stag realm of that dark cherry oak.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's taste this.
All right, here we go.
Cheers, buddy. Oh man.
Oh man. Oh,
This is your jam, buddy.
woo, that is. Yeah.
This is really good.
Oh,
I was hoping it was as good as I remembered,
oh.
but I couldn't. I just haven't had it in. I probably haven't had this pour in 3 years.
So that screams what my Glencairn says on it.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it does have the nuttiness of Jim Beam, but it's not over the top nuttiness like some Jim Beam stuff is for me.
No, it's kind of like I guess it was it Granny's batch or Pigskin? I'm trying to remember which one. One of them was like super dusty peanut shell flavor, and that's what I get rather than that blast of like honey roasted peanuts or heavy peanut butter. You know,
This is like peanut butter and jelly to me.
oh man.
I just don't know if it's grape jelly or like cherry jelly. I don't. This bottle needs more attention. That's for sure.
Oh, does it? That's fabulous. Oh my God. That could be the leader in the clubhouse right
And
there.
I'm telling you, like, we just came off 115 proof pour, and this is under that, and it's coming off with
But the
like,
flavor is
yeah,
crushing the other one.
yeah.
Oh man, that's really good.
And crushable.
Oh, probably scary crushable. Like
Scary
meaning-
crushable.
Like you get yourself in some big trouble. This is something that we should not open if I'm at your house.
Definitely not. And man, I don't want to give it away, but I don't see anyone commenting yet. I'm curious what everybody's thinking about this pour. If they like it as much as we do. When I put this in the calendar, I thought this might be one that you would like. But I hadn't had it in so long, and you never hear anybody talk about it.
Man, it's whatever it is, and if nobody's talking about it, please don't, because I want to be able to find this. This is so good.
And this bottle does not fly off the shelf. In fact, when I got it, it was discounted by like $15. And I was like, oh, this is so perfect for the advent calendar.
Seriously. Oh. There.
Oh man, that just gets better and better.
Yeah.
The more you drink it, the more those kind of fruit characteristics start really balancing well with the peanut.
Now on the nose, it smells like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I'm getting like some bread notes.
Yeah, I agree. It's like I can't think of anything but peanut butter and jelly sandwich when I'm drinking this.
The finish isn't going to blow you away, but boy, the front palate flavor is killer.
Yeah.
Just killer.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the proof is lower. So yeah, that's the only thing. Like, man, it just goes away so fast and you want to just go right back in for more. That's why it's dangerous, because it's really well balanced though.
Wow. That's okay. That's
What would you pay for that? I mean, you already know. Well, I haven't told you what it costs, but
I'd give $60 for that all day.
Yeah, I would too.
All day.
I would too.
I may, even though I know it's probably lower proof, I may even give 70, but I'd give $60 for sure.
I think our Patreon members are too scared to say anything in the chat. They're not commenting on their tasting notes.
It's silent. Everybody's like, "No, that's weak. That's terrible." I'm like, "Y'all don't know what it is."
This is pretty awesome pour, I think.
Man.
I mean, next to the Weller Full Proof, this might be my favorite pour so far.
I would say the Yellowstone pour
was good
up there for me.
Yeah.
But this might be leader in the clubhouse. This is freaking amazing.
You don't have any bottle guesses, huh?
Well, I'm leaning Beam, but I don't other than like Beam, like Distiller's Cut, maybe, but because that's around 100 proof. But it's got more flavor than that. That front palate, you're just like, oh, so good. And then it just goes away so fast though. You're like, damn it. Right.
And when I tell you what this is and I explain it, you'll understand why the finish goes away so fast.
Okay.
All right. You ready for the reveal?
The only thing that comes to mind is like a Beam Distiller's Cut, and that's only because of the peanut notes. So
okay,
that's where I'm living, but I know I'm wrong.
All right, here we go. On day 14, we are drinking.
No way.
Allegiant.
No way. Okay. That's you got
Isn't that
just
crazy?
just the standard offering Legion.
Just the standard offering.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Here's one for you. So, friends of ours had sent Jennifer a text saying, "Hey, you guys got to get to Big Red Liquors. They're having a blowout on this Legion bourbon." And I'm like, okay, what do they want for it? And I'm not joking when I tell you this. They were selling them for $10 a bottle.
Oh my God. I'd have bought 20 cases.
I've never had it. So I bought one. I'm like, well, I got to buy one. It's $10. I would have bought 5 cases.
Yeah. So this was discounted to 34, and I thought that was a fantastic deal.
$10. No joke. And they were
That
stacked
is
up on the
insane.
counter. I'm like, yeah, I'll take one. I should have.
So yeah, I mean, you know the story.
Wow.
Fred Noe and the master distiller for Centauri went in together and blended this. And
Wow.
if you know anything about Japanese whiskey, or you
Mhm.
tasted Japanese whiskey, they are into very delicate whiskey. They don't.
Yes.
So this, I think, is Beam's version of that. It's delicate, but it's very packed full of flavor. It's just the finish doesn't last long, and a lot of Japanese whiskey I've had, the finish is not long.
No.
But I think the logo and everything is so cool on this because it's got like, you know, the faces of each of them, like profiles in each of them.
That's crazy. Holy cow.
But it is 47% alcohol.
So 94.
Yeah.
It even drinks lighter than 94, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's so crushable. Yeah, it does. It drinks around, yeah, probably 90 is what I would probably guess.
That could bury somebody in an evening quickly. I mean, you could find yourself in some serious trouble.
But I think when I first reviewed this, I thought it was really good. That was 4 years ago, so I don't know. I can't remember, you know, how much the batches have varied since then. But anytime I've seen someone review this, it hasn't been great.
Right.
And
right.
I'm like, what are you talking about? This is a fantastic bourbon for the price.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Now I just hate. Now I'm just hating myself.
You could have got them for $10 a bottle.
And I'm not kidding. $10. So after tax, I think it was like $11.88 or something.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize this. I just thought they blended this. This is actually partially finished in wine and sherry casks.
Is it really?
So that's where we talked about peanut butter and jelly. That's
and I'm not a big sherry cask finish. I don't care for it.
Very delicate.
Oh.
But it really like tames down that peanut note that's too strong in a lot of Beam products for me.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that was finished in wine and sherry casks. That makes a lot of sense now why we were saying peanut butter and jelly.
For sure. Why we were getting the fruit notes because you don't get a lot of fruit notes on Beam.
Yeah. This is the first pour I'm finishing from the Advent. I've just tasted the other ones, but I'm going to finish this one. It's gone.
Say goodbye.
Yeah. Now when you smell it, man, you can kind of get those sherry notes.
A little bit.
Man,
Boy,
it's good.
Yeah. If people are, you know, Japanese whiskey drinkers or lighter whiskey drinkers, this would be their jam.
You know what? Our Costco had these at
probably like $25.
No. They had they just came out with another release that's higher proof. I think it's like 107 proof or something.
Yes, they did.
Man, I don't know. I might have to pull the trigger on that if that's still there.
Man.
That's good stuff.
Why is the chat so? I mean,
I feel like the chat's not working.
It can't. It has to be.
We've never had like no comments in chat like this.
It has to be dead. What?
Oh wait, I had to update it. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit, there's a ton of comments. It didn't update. I'm so sorry, guys. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Oh man.
All right. Let me back up here, guys. I was like, what is going on? I've never seen chat like this before.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, now we're getting caught up. All right, I'm sorry. I'll get to you guys. Terry says, I really like the Wilderness Rye. It was good. Major zeros in the house. Cheers. I was like, man, do we have boogers on our face? What is going on?
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Robert says, wasn't expecting you to say that was a $120 bottle. Yeah, man, that Blonde Brothers was, dude, I was seriously getting insecure about myself there for a minute. I was like, what is going on with these people? Why is nobody talking to us? David Bass is in the house.
What's up?
Whiskey Nose. Marty's in the house. What's going on?
Marty. What's good?
The Booker's legend.
What's going on, Marty? Long time, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen many videos from Marty yet lately. I don't know what's going on with him. Dan S says Woodinville is a great visit. Man, I'm sorry, guys. StreamYard was not updating chat. It looked like nobody had commented since we started.
Right.
Okay, G-Hawk, dark caramel, almost molasses. Normal bourbon notes, caramel apple. Erica P, cherry, dusty in a good way. Yeah, that's exactly what we were getting on that, Erica. G-Hawk said cinnamon on the palate. Erica said very smooth tasting. Yeah, that was very smooth, well-rounded, easy to drink.
Dangerous. Super dangerous.
Fred's in the house. Robert says not hot on the palate. Nope. Oh, that was a good guess, Robert. Ooh. Maybe a Baker 7. That was a good guess. It's reminiscent of that for sure. G-Hawk says best so far.
Oh.
Wow. Erica said really good. Definitely a crushable pour. Fred said legs are major league. You know, I didn't even look at the legs.
I didn't either. I don't have enough in for legs.
Yeah. I got to get some more bottles. That is I think that is a really good introductory bourbon for somebody.
Yeah. Get for sure. Yep.
Especially as a gift, you know, a $30, $50 gift. I just recorded a like top 5 bottles for Christmas. I might have to redo that tomorrow and put that on there.
Yeah,
that's a findable bottle that
it's everywhere. You can find it everywhere.
Yep.
Like caramel apple.
Yeah, caramel apple. Terry said barrel bourbon 35. Nope, not that. Nice mouthfeel, getting more peanut shell, not peanut butter. The nose is leading me to think it's a weeder. No, yeah, knob 12, a lot more like dark cherry and oak forward than that to me.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now we're getting everybody's reaction. Whoa. Really? What? Knocked me over with a feather. I was wondering. I was like, what is going on here? How are they not more excited about this?
I thought maybe for a minute we weren't live.
I thought that. I was like, it says they're still watching. I've never had that happen on StreamYard.
Oh, wow. Looking for that. But yes, definitely.
Yep. That's it. I mean, that is the kind of pour, like at least a couple of those. That's what I want in our advent calendar, where you taste them blind, you fall in love with them, and then you realize that that's a gettable bottle.
Yeah. I mean, never seen that.
Oh, yeah. G-Hog, I think you just haven't noticed it because they're everywhere. If you've got Beam in your market, you've got Legion.
For sure. For sure.
Robert said, boy, I'm garbage at this blind tasting stuff.
Don't worry. We are too, honestly.
Terry said, had to step away. What's the proof? Proof was, what'd I say, 94?
94.
Yep. Or no, no. Yeah, 94. Yeah.
Yeah, and it drinks 90. It drinks 90.
Yeah. One I have not gone back to in a long time. Need to compare with the one I have. Yeah, Fred, let me know what you think, because I remember reviewing this bottle.
Here,
when it came out, like as the week it came out in our market, I grabbed one of these and I remember liking it. And I think I gave it a pretty positive review. And then everyone in the Whiskey Tube community was shitting on it. And I was like, what is going on? I don't think it's that bad. This particular batch is fire. And I just bought it. I literally right before the calendar. So this would be a newer release. But they did have it. Oh, can you compare them? Oh, is that
It's a fresh crack. So
how old is that?
3 months ago, maybe I bought it for again for people in the chat, $10.
That's so crazy, man.
So ridiculous, right?
A $10 bottle.
$10.
Yeah, I think SRP on those is like 50 now.
Is it really 50?
I think so. Yeah.
It's in the Baker's bottle.
Yeah, I love the label. The label's cool. The cork, it's got a cool cork on it. It says Kentucky and Japan on the cork. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep.
Try to get it blown up here. So it says, yeah, Kentucky, Japan on the cork.
And whatever that guy, Sinji, I don't know. He's the master distiller from Centauri. Or
Yeah.
Blender, not distiller, blender.
Blender, right.
I mean, look at how dark that is.
Yeah. It is good stuff, man. I'm surprised. I don't know. I thought I was kind of out on an island because I started tasting it. I'm like, man, that is good. I don't know why people crap on that bottle.
Dude, if you want a fabulous opening night pour for your first pour of the night.
Yeah. And for something that, one of the things we talk about when finishing stuff in wine and sherry is that we want it done really delicately, like you barely notice. That's perfect, man.
Oh,
it is
yes,
like
absolutely.
Just barely done in sherry. Like you pick up those grape and kind of cherry notes, but it's not overwhelming. It's just perfectly blended into there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a great pour. I'm a fan.
Okay, so damn. Okay, so the bottle that I have, little more peanut forward, which of course I'm gonna love, but I'll be 80 after this.
They'll be 80 bucks after this live.
Yeah, right.
Nah, don't, Terry. We're good. We only got 15 people watching.
Right.
We're good. Only you 15 are smart enough to know that that's a good bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. That my batch is a little more peanut forward, but still that fruity, just that touch of shit. Oh, it's just good. Just good. That's it.
I mean, that to me, that's going to be one of my top Christmas gift bottles. It's got a cool story behind it. It's from a legacy distillery.
Yeah.
You got, you got an American blender, Japan blender, something finished in wine and sherry cask. So if somebody's into wine, that might be like a stepping stone into bourbon. Mm-hmm. I think this is a fantastic bottle. I don't know why more people aren't into it.
I think that would hold up in I wouldn't say not a heavily mixed cocktail, but that might make a good old fashioned.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you bought it for $10.
$10. No joke. $10. And now I'm, like you said, I should have bought 5 cases. God.
Oh man. Yeah, my chat is not updating. Like that's crazy. Yeah, that's good, man. That is really good.
Well done.
Well, I don't guess Brad and Ben are going to join us tonight. They're probably out to dinner.
Well, I was out to dinner too, but
Did you have a good dinner?
Yeah, it was. We went to a cool place. Had a actually had a really good really good bourbon list. Place called Whisk in Greencastle.
Okay.
Yeah, small plates. They offer on Thursday nights. They offer like one entree, and then I had a grilled pimento cheese sandwich. How can that be bad?
Yeah, right.
I mean, so I
Mm.
had a pour of Doc Swenson's, was it Blender's batch? And man, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
I haven't had much Doc Swenson. I know that Ben sent us that one that was
Yeah, that was good
that
pour.
was that was solid.
Yeah. Jim said, "Damn it! I feel like the kid that didn't get picked for kickball game, standing on the sideline watching, definitely got to get in next year Advent." Yeah, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, if you're in Patreon, they sell out quick, like literally within, I don't know, 10 minutes they're gone.
Yeah,
Because I can only do like, 15, 16 of them a year. Maybe one of these years we'll get to a point where we can do more, but it is. I mean, Renee and I pour 400 and some of those little sample bottles and then package them and then wish and pray that they all get to you guys without getting broke.
Right.
And this year we didn't have any broke, so
Fred says his bottle's sweeter than this than day 14. So
yeah. Taylor said, yeah, Taylor's new Patreon member. So yeah,
welcome,
Taylor, you'll have to get in next time, buddy. Yeah, sweeter than oh wow, even sweeter than 14. Still great balance, just less nutty. Awesome, man. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of batch variance, but it's good to know it's not too much.
Glad I didn't pour the whole sample, saving a bit for later.
I mean, the great thing is, like, you guys can run out and get a bottle of that, no problem.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in every liquor store I've been in. Total Wine. I mean, yeah. I'd say.
But I just knew, I had a feeling that one is just one, the stigma around it. If people taste that blind, I think they're gonna love it more than not. So I had to get it in the Advent calendar. I'm glad I did.
Absolutely. That's the definitely the surprise pour of the calendar for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
There are some cool pours coming up.
Right on.
We got to amp it up as we get towards Christmas Eve. So
right.
And Christmas Eve bottle, I is special. You guys are gonna like Christmas Eve special pour.
Nice. So, have you had access to any of your sources? Got you any BTAC this year?
Nope. I helped Harvest Market with their raffle. I emceed a raffle for them. So they raised a few $1,000 for our YMCA.
Nice.
But I was like, I could have bought a ticket, but I was like, it would look bad if I MC this and then pull my name.
Right.
So I didn't buy a ticket or put my name in or anything. So
did he have Stag?
Yeah, they had George T. Stagg and they had 3 Pappies. So they did. I think they sold tickets for 25 or 35, and then they picked
to buys.
What's that?
Was it the right to buy, or did you win it outright?
No, so you just won it outright. You won one of those 4 outright, and they sold 135 tickets. If you didn't win one of those 4, then you got to go up to the table, pick a bottle, and buy that bottle at SRP. So he had 150 kind of allocated products on a table, which was cool. It was a fun way to do it.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's like cut his calls on, do you have any Blantons down by the third. I started off the lottery and I said, all right, so we're gonna draw 4 names, and the first 4 names can pick anything up here. I would hope you'd pick the George T. Stagg or the Pappies. I said, if any of you drawn in the first 4 pick Blanton's, we're shutting all this shit down.
I would have said the first 4 names drawn, everybody gets Blanton.
Like, any of you pick Blanton's in these first 4 picks, and it's all over. You ruined it for everybody.
Right. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
So then I think I scared anybody to pick Blanton's, and I think like we were probably to pick 12 or 13 before anyone grabbed a Blanton's.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Blanton's. It's fine.
Yeah.
But the hype is insane.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's silly. Fred said, thanks for reminding me how good this bottle is. Great choice. Yeah, man. Terry said, how many samples can you get out of one bottle? So I do about 17. And so one of those I have to keep back for me. And then I try to keep 1 or 2 calendars set back in case any break. And then the other 15 we send out. So so that works. So, you know, one of these years, if I can get 2 bottles of each thing, then we might do 2 calendars. But you know, like this year, we started off the calendar with Weller Foolproof store pick, which was great. I can't get 2 of those, so that would be kind of hard to do unless somebody, you know, unless we have a Patreon member that's just got access to those and can donate 2 bottles or something. Then that might be an option. But also what you guys are going to have on, what you guys are going to have. There's a couple bottles coming up that I wouldn't have been able to get 2 bottles of. So
that single barrel that Mike donated last Thursday was really good.
Yeah, that was a good pour.
That was a good pour.
And I've had Bardstown single barrels I wasn't crazy about, but that was
what
good.
I've heard. I've heard people were on the fence about a lot of
them. Yeah, that was a good pick. It was a good pick. And I would tell him if it was bad, because I started to taste it and I wasn't sure about it. And then the more we had it, the more I liked it. So
agreed.
Major Zero said, re-cheers, all lost internet for a bit. Wonder if that's what happened.
Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, that was weird.
We were
Major Zero, like you guys are so good with chat that we've never had that happen. Ed and I were sitting here and I was like, what is going on? There is nobody talking in chat, and it had been 10, 15 minutes.
I was sitting here going, does everybody think we are just off our fucking rockers and we don't know what we're talking about? But I'm telling you, that's a good pour. Y'all need to step up. So
so I'm glad to know you guys were still chatting.
Right.
All right, let me see what's next Thursday. Can you hop on next Thursday?
Oh, the 21st. I probably not. We have a movie night with a family that Jennifer's been doing for a long time. So I might be able to sneak on for a minute, but we'll see.
For like 5 minutes?
Okay.
I mean, I'm interested to see what you think. That's so my daughter's coming back from North Carolina Sunday, and she's going to be here like 10 days. So her and her husband are coming back. And that's her 21st birthday is the 21st.
Really?
So, yeah. So I'm going to go live, but I'm not going to be on very long that night. Just enough to have that pour with you guys and tell you guys Merry Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So
we'll see how if we're in the throw, we do a Christmas movie, and then we're doing one of those. It's a kind of a Secret Santa, but one of those fun games where we saw it on, I think it was Instagram, where you throw a ping pong ball into you got like muffin tins with numbers, and then the corresponding number has a cup with like a white elephant gift in it. So it's going to be fun.
You don't play like pin the ears on the Dobby or anything?
No, he takes Christmas off. He hides. He waits for Hagrid. Don't be Mrs. Hagrid. Where's Hagrid?
I don't know where that fucker is.
Ben's looking for his product. He's
He couldn't come on because Ben just moved and he can't find the movers, lost all his stuff and he can't find his hair products and all that.
He can't
stuff.
find his salon tools and his hair product. He's a mess. He's a complete train wreck. He might have to shave his head. I don't know. Well,
dude, thanks for hopping on tonight. I love you, brother. Man. It's always fun to hang out. I'm glad you like tonight's pour.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Good stuff. And everybody go out and find some Legion because it's worth it.
That's right. Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We will see you guys hopefully. Well, definitely I'll be on here next Thursday. Maybe Ed can jump on. Maybe some other people can jump on for just a little bit. And we will taste day 21. Nice. And we'll be totally in the Christmas spirit by then. So love you guys very much.
Right on. Merry Christmas all.
All right.